Hi everyone, this is Stephen Orr, nycmasseur.com, here with another check-in on my good and bad adventures of doing man-for-man massage in New York for more than 3 decades, and also, generally speaking, info about aging gracefully, aging fabulously, and healing, and in particular self-healing. How are you all today? As it is very cold, it's cool, it's in the 50s, it's rainy, it's horrible. Yeah, but we are still here witnessing the end of the earth as we know it. Yes, what's causing this cold, according to a friend of mine, is that the Arctic flow is actually breaking apart from the top of the globe and floating down toward the southern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, the regions, the higher latitudes of the United States. So we're witnessing the end of the world. Hey! Anyway, I wanted to dedicate this session to my recent struggle with knee pain. Yes, as an aging gracefully senior. And I'm not going to do a check-in on my drinking because I had some negative comments about that, but I am an obsessive, not very normal person anyway. I'm a very queer-bait daddy, so I'm going to check in my second day of no drinking, and that's fine. And that's my way of recovering and healing myself too, is to talk about my harm reduction. And if you don't like it, don't watch these videos. My second journey today that I wanted to share with you, it just suddenly occurred to me, is self-massage for arthritis pain in the knees. As you know or may not know, I'm an avid biker and I have a unicycle. I haven't gotten on that for a while, but yeah, my knees are my glowing feature, shall we say, big muscular legs. And for some reason this year, I just really started to experience intense knee pain on the inside of the knees. And along with discovering knees over toes guy and doing that those workouts religiously, which I have been doing, I've been supplementing. I think it's a combination of many things that causes us to heal and jumpstarts our own healing system. And so I have been massaging my knees, and I'm just going to take a few moments to demonstrate, both with the materials that I use, the cream, and let's put the iPad down here, and we're going to go like this so that you can see my knees. There we are. Yeah, that's pretty good. So these are my knees, obviously, and how am I going to self-massage my knees? Well, I'm going to take, the inside is where I have most of the pain, right in here, and it's a doozy. And if you palpate very carefully with your hands, you can actually feel various bumps. It's interesting, I have a large mass above this inner knee right there, and the way I handle that is to, you see what I'm doing? Deep friction. Yeah, back and forth and back and forth. All over that large kind of patch of leathery kind of material in there. And I can also do little circles. And this is a little hard on the wrist right here. So you can actually take your hand and just go back and forth and actually push it in using your other hand as more of a tool, not so much pressure. And this takes a little bit of the force pain off the wrist. So I'm going the whole knee joint right in there, back and forth. And let me put this out too. Yeah, why am I not using some kind of cream, Steve? Well, let's get the cream out. This is Mary's, actually, from Colorado, and it's one of my favorite ointments because it's got THC and CBD in it, and they really know how to make a nice pain alleviating ointment. So I'm going to put some in my finger here, and I'm just going to rub them together, and I'm going to go to the inside of the knees where both pain is the most intense, back and forth. So I would go so far as to call this kind of a deep parallel friction move, because I'm going along with the lines of my ligaments and tendons and muscles this way, as opposed to a deep friction move, which would be going transverse, okay, all around here. And I'm also going to take, this is a really good exercise in mindfulness too, if you're sitting around and you'd like to drink, or you want to watch porn, or you want to, do like nefarious activities. So massage yourself. Go massage yourself, would you? That's funny. So I have put the roses, or Marys, excuse me, Marys. And I'm going to take this cheap ass shit that I got at the prescription drugs in Avenue A. This is Palmer's. So it's a little gummy, but it's cheap. That's why I bought it. So the roses I have put on, the Marys I have put on. Now I'm going to take this Palmer, and I'm just going to go around and around, and make sure you move your clothes up so you don't clog them up. And I actually have been thinking about purchasing a large can of Biotone cream, because it really is good for massage. So you notice I'm going in circles right around that painful area, and now I'm going to reverse the circles, and I'm really pushing into with my fingers, so I'm feeling throughout all the bones, and then you'll notice when you're palpating and pushing in using pressure that you'll feel all these various areas of pain, maybe, or gummed up kind of. So I feel some material in here that I want to work out. So in lieu of a myofascial tool, which I'll go into in future videos, because I've been doing this exchange with this guy who has this great tool. I want to show you my tool, bitch. So we're going up and down all the fingers and around. Heel. Why do we do this? Number one, it feels good. It just feels freaking good. It's a nice activity to do. It is tiring on the hands if you don't pussyfoot around. But if you had tired hands, you could just take the pressure and make it less. I could just do very light. This is pure Swedish massage. It's almost like a love stroke. It's a loving stroke. There's hardly any pressure. Oh my God, that feels so good. Whew. So why are we doing this? We're getting blood to flow into the area. We're releasing stagnation. We're energizing the chi, the life force energy. And this is a really great place to take your thumbs and really give it some nice motherfucking love friction right on circles, right? I'm going right. I feel that mass of insertion of a muscle. It's one of the vastuses. I don't know which one it is, but it kind of forms a bump there. And by the way, that's just a beautiful muscle on bodybuilders when they've developed it. That's because I really, really feel a tenderness over here, the left knee. I don't feel very much water, thank God. That's a good thing. My knees are probably slightly swollen. It's kind of hard to tell in the camera too, because I could move forward, I could move back. But anyway, the point is, all these different strokes. And if you wanted to, you could take your phone and you can go, okay, well, I really have some knee pain today, so I'm going to find my clock. Where's my clock? I'm going to hit my clock, right? And I'm going to hit stopwatch, and I'm going to reset, and I'm going to start my stopwatch, and I'm going to go for a good 5 minutes on my knees, just 5 minutes, right? So I'm not going to sit here for 5 minutes and massage my knees. Everyone would fall asleep. But this is a really, really good activity to do. It's funny. I just, I have to share with you that after my discovery of the knees over toes guy, I was just sitting around and I realized, damn, I'm a massage therapist and I've been working in massage for more than 30 years. And I came up with this phrase: never underestimate the powers of massage. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's really all I wanted to say. So I'm just going to say, all right, so the thumbs, really strong thumb work. Oh boy, that's really sore right in there. Ooh, God, that's really sore. And that's some nice friction with the thumbs. And this is very tiring on the thumbs. Yeah, it's one of the first fingers to go. But like down deep in there, spreading it. Oh, God, this feels so good. It just feels like I'm almost exhaling toxins from a balloon, like my muscles are taking a shit. Oh, God, Lord. Well, shit is a quintessential part of being alive and healthy. A healthy shit. I just don't want to watch it in my porn, thanks. I don't want to watch muscular guys taking a dump. That's not a turn on to me at all. So I'm going to have to stop watching thisvid.com because I don't know what that algorithm's doing, but I get it thrown into my face and not chill. I'm not cool with that. So I'm going to finish massaging my vastus insertions here. The nice thing too about doing this yourself, wow, that's right. This is almost like going underneath my kneecap, and my God, there's so much pain there. Crepitus, yeah, little things. Oh my God, my poor knees. Whoa, that's hardcore. And also, last thing I'll say, and then I'll let you go. Don't forget to do the outside of the knees, okay? Outside of the knees. Da 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 da. So I'm going around there and into that joint. And your ligament, your knee ligament, right? I don't know what it's called, the tibial ligament right there. So I want to do some deep friction too, right in there. Patellar ligament. I think there's a little run of like leathery kind of plasticky material that attaches to your patella. And you can feel the bone landmark right there. It kind of sticks out. So I'm going all around that. And there's the beginning of the inner arthritis pain. So I'm really hitting that. And oh my God, that's so good. Oh God, that feels so good. And then I'm going to the outside again. And actually I'm going to use my fuck finger, okay? So I'm going to go like this and deep frictioning all over there. Don't forget, it's very important to give attention to the parts of your body that are healthy, because I truly believe as a healer too, that the unhealthy parts of your body will learn from the healthy parts. So I do want to be sure and hit the outside of the knee, and then going up here all around. And if you wanted, you could grab the Hypervolt, my wonderful, fabulous massage tool. I'm going to turn it on, and I put it always on the lowest speed there. And I'm just going to, whoa, this is really nice. These insertions of these hardcore quads up here. And I'm just, whoa, that feels so good. That's so nice. Never underestimate the power of massage. And actually, I'm taking the tool and I'm going around the entire kneecap. Like, why not? And this also saves your hands, okay? The only bad design thing about this tool is that this handle moves, which is a pain in the ass, but you just deal with it. So I'm going to go down here again, and I've actually put my foot on a little footstool there, and I'm going to just take my Hypervolt, and I'm going around. Again, here's the patellar ligament right there, back and forth, and all around the kneecap. And imagining, too, with your mind, that you are putting blood there and that you are putting energy there. You are improving the chi there. You know, these are all positive aspects of light action that you can take in lieu of addiction activities, jerking off, complaining, watching too many movies, drinking alcohol. I've had some edibles today, just a half a gummy, and I'm fine with that. I'm going to go really on the inside a little bit, and I'm really going to hit that quad as I'm finishing up. And I'm going to actually go down here and hit the tibialis. Now, I'm really not sure where the tibialis is, but I think part of it is in here, if I'm not mistaken. And the knees to toes guy advocates a lot of flex, working that tibialis, you know, flexing the feet up with your butt against a wall. So, and I will get to that today after I do some music. I will get to that today, but I'm just kind of finishing up this massage demonstration. Oh boy, that's really tender right there. And I've noticed this is much more tender than on the, see, you can just let the hypervolt sort of let it go in a place and guide it. And when you get this nice, if I can find it again. Yeah, there. When you get this nice vibration, that's really nice. It's kind of creating this nice bounce effect, and that really feels good and very releasing on the muscles, the areas of pain, etc. And need I mention that the gay community is not age-friendly? Need I mention that when you are gay and you age, no one wants to hear about it, and you basically disappear. That's the bad part about being a queer man in the lack of community. So let's not complain. Let's move on to what we can fix, what we can do. And here I am taking this, and you can see the bounce happening, all the insertion here, and then taking my little tool and going around hitting my quadricep. I might do legs tonight. I'm going down, up and around, and on the good side too. You want to hit that too. But the nice thing about the knee is it's so freaking circular. You can just, you know, play with it like a piece of sculpture. Go around and around and around and around. I'm going to finish with the hypervolt. Turn this guy off. And I'm going to finish this session with Dapopma. And these are bongers. They're available online anywhere. Oh, that's really tender there. And I do this very, very gently. And I just started integrating this into my knee therapy. All around the knees. Isn't this a practice of Qigong or something too? Is that if you start, you know, you can also be like hitting yourself in your arms and your shoulders and everything. But we're just focusing on the knees here. And so when you're doing Dapopma, which is what this massage stroke is, when you're doing Dapopma, if you do this for a minute or less, you will stimulate the body part. Let's not go there. And if you do it for more than a minute, you will exhaust the body part. And I think for right now, for my knees, I've done a wonderful job here in this demonstration of showing you how to help your knees to heal, i.e. release arthritis pain, lessen the pain through your own miraculous self-healing powers, the healing power of touch. Healing hands. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it up now. I've got my mother's legs. She had huge legs. And I'm going to get clarification, but I think the tibialis is on the inside, right? And, feels so good. Okay, I gave myself a little healing, and I hope you learned something from it. Never mind my unmade bed in the background. It's a very rainy day, and you can see the tree in the back. So it's been so nice to share wisdom and information and healing energy with you. I hope that you really enjoyed it. And if you do, please subscribe and like my channel, my humble channel, I should say. And come for a great massage. This is Stephen Orr, nycmasseur.com. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.